Hi, kindergartners. It's Miss Ferro again, and I have another great read aloud for today. This one's called Life Cycle of a Sunflower. As you can tell, we're still learning about sunflowers and all that it entails. I'm going to read this story, and then when we're done, I want you to think of two new things that you learned about sunflowers. So, something that you didn't know before. Let's get started. Oh, it's a nonfiction story because it has a table of contents. That's right. What is a sunflower? Sunflowers are tall plants with large flat flowers. They come from North America, but now they grow in other parts of the world too. A field of bright yellow sunflowers makes everyone smile. There are several kinds of sunflowers of different sizes and colors. The sunflower in this book has bright yellow petals. Yellow sunflowers look a bit like the sun. Spring. The sunflower seed is planted in the ground in spring, when the soil is warm and damp. Inside each sunflower seed is a tiny plant waiting to grow. The roots of the plant push down through the soil. They are covered in tiny hairs, which take in water, and then a green shoot shoots and grows upward. Here you can see the green shoot pushing upward through the soil. In 1 to 2 weeks, the first leaves grow. They use sunlight, air, and water to make food for the plant. Now the green shoot has pushed up through the soil. More leaves grow at the tip of the stem. The stem is covered with fine hairs, and the hairs stop insects from climbing up the stem. The plant grows taller and taller. In 4 to 6 weeks. Under the ground, the sunflower's roots grow longer. They take in the water and minerals the plant needs to stay alive and grow. The leaves of the sunflower plant grow bigger. A large bud has formed at the top of the stem. It is protected by pointed green bracts. The bracts look like small leaves. The bracts have sharp ends to protect the bud from animals, birds, and insects. Do you see the bracts? They're right here. 6 to 8 weeks. The bracts unfold and the bud begins to open. The bud is nearly ready to open into a flower. Underneath the bracts are lots of yellow petals. Here you can see the yellow flower petals pushing out of the bud. Summer. The plant keeps growing taller and taller. The flowers open up. Each flower head contains many tiny flowers. The petals open and the flower head grows bigger and wider. The flower heads face the sun as it rises in the morning. Sunflowers need plenty of sunshine to help them grow. Nine to 12 weeks. Each flower head is made up of hundreds of tiny flowers called florets. The tips of these florets are covered with a fine yellow dust called pollen. You can see the yellow pollen dust on this flower head. The flower head is growing bigger. Bees see the bright yellow petals and they come to the flower head to collect pollen. Bees like the sunflower's bright yellow color. 9 to 12 weeks. As the bee crawls across the florets, the pollen sticks to its body and legs. Soon the bee is covered with pollen dust. The bee flies from one flower head to another. In the center of each floret is a tiny egg called an ovule. When the pollen joins with the ovule, it becomes a seed. The pollen rubs off the bee's body and into the other florets. "13 weeks. Inside each floret, a seed is beginning to swell. The petals around the flower head wither and fall off. The flower heads become darker and turn almost black. Some are so heavy they droop from the end of the stems. Now the petals have gone and only the seeds are left." At 14 weeks, the florets wither too, and the flower head is now a flat disc of seeds. The sunflower seeds are black and shiny. The birds drop some of the seeds as they fly away. These seeds may grow into new plants next year. Birds like to feed on sunflower seeds. 16 weeks. All the leaves have withered and died. The farmer has come to harvest the sunflower seeds. The harvester cuts the plants and shakes out the seeds. The farmer uses a big machine to harvest the sunflower seeds. Some of the seeds fall to the ground, and they will grow into new plants next spring. Sometimes the harvester misses a plant. How we use sunflowers. There is oil inside sunflower seeds. Some of the harvested seeds are squeezed and made into sunflower oil. The oil is used for cooking and eating. Farmers grow sunflowers especially for their seeds. Some seeds are crushed and made into animal feed, and some seeds are roasted for us to eat as snacks. Some pets like to eat sunflower seeds too, and then some seeds are kept to be planted next spring. So here's the life cycle at 3 days, and then at a week, and then at 6 weeks, and then 8 weeks, and then 9 to 12 weeks, and 13 to 16 weeks. And that is our story, the life cycle of a sunflower. So make sure you think of 2 new things that you learned about sunflowers that you didn't already know, and let me know on Seesaw. I'll see you later. Bye.